Hey everyone, my name is Rizwan Ahmed. Welcome to Rizwan TalkZone. So today we are going to talk about INR and dollar. So this concept is very important for everyone, those who people are watching us. So today we have a person that is going to give the introduction to us. So let's start with Ruman.
Hi, myself Ruman Ahmed, and I'm live in Patna, and currently I'm pursuing BCom with CA, and I have discovered a lot of things about that topic that caught my attention, and I found it very fascinating that we are going to discuss it right now with Rizwan Bhai.
All right. So actually, you know that we are working on how to improve communication, how to improve the fluency, also like shadow practicing and vocabulary pronunciation. So these practices will only comes when you talk a lot. All right. So now I'm going to ask some questions to Ruman, and this question is very important for everyone, as I already told you that. So first question is that why do people compare the Indian rupees with US dollar?
Okay, Rizwan, that's a good question. If we can see right now, why people compare Indian rupee with dollar?
Yes.
Yeah. So you can see right now the dollar is rising very highly. Right, 1 rupee is now cost you $89 or $90.
Right now 91.
Yeah.
Today it's 91.
90 rupee cost you $1.
Yeah.
Indian rupee.
Okay.
So people comparing Indian rupee with dollar is that Indian economy is entirely depend on some other currencies also. Like if we want to export or import something with other country, we have to keep US dollar in our reserve. And if people don't compare US dollar with our Indian rupee, government will not give attention to the rising of Indian rupee, that Indian rupee is rising, then government has to do something about that particular thing to control it. So people can achieve or go to the other places or discover some other things also.
Okay.
It's the reason.
So I think that most of the trade is also happening.
Yeah.
Like
if we want to trade something from other country, we have to give payment in dollars or use dollar as a medium of payment.
Like trade, gold, foreign education, right? Yes. Suppose we have to deal with that, like foreign education and the oil and gold and technology. So that kind of business we have to deal with the US dollar only.
Yeah.
I mean, no one is going to accept INR as compared to US dollar.
Yes.
And US dollar is like universally accepted by the countries. So very nice concept that we are discussing this topic today, is that why INR is not basically like we are not able to protect the value of INR down, right? So my next question is that what is the real difference between INR and the US dollar?
Okay, the real difference is that you can go to any country. Suppose you want to go to the China. And you want to purchase something from China, so you have to pay them in their own currency, Chinese currency. But suppose you don't have that Chinese currency, but you have dollar, so you can payment in dollar to them, and they accepted your payment.
All right. I mean, suppose if I'm going to the any shop over there,
yeah,
so I can give the US dollar, so they will accept.
Yeah, they will definitely accept that.
And what would they do with the US dollar? They will go to their bank to convert into
their own currency or value of the money that you gave to them.
If I give like INR, so bank is not allowed to take that INR, and that is why the US dollar is universally accepted.
Yeah.
Okay, this is very basic concept to everybody, that why US dollar is so important for everybody that. Okay, so my third question is that why is the US dollar increasing against the Indian rupees nowadays?
Nowadays you can see there are different factors that affect our Indian currency or US dollar to depreciate our Indian currency and appreciate US dollar. First one is, we can say, trading of oil. So we have to purchase or we depend upon some other countries to buy oil, because India doesn't have oil natural resources.
Okay.
So we have to buy it from other countries. Like India buy most of its oil from America, which is petrol. So we have to give payment to America in dollar, because they generally accept US dollar as their payment. And we can say the other factor is that trade, like India wants to trade with other countries or other American states. So India import more as compared to export. India like import goods or services, but export very less amount of things as compared to import. So that also affect the US dollar.
Okay, so there's there's a flow of import and export should be like equal,
Yeah.
right? Suppose we are not importing, we are importing a lot, we are not exporting
as compared to the import.
Okay, this is the main reason that the value of Indian rupees is very high.
Yeah.
All right. So my first question is that what is the impact of a rising dollar on India and the common people?
It affect our life very, and our day-to-day life is also influenced by the rising in the price of US dollar. Like things get costlier in our country also. Like if our children wants to educate or get education in other countries or other US states, so we have to pay them in dollar. If Indian rupee rise against the dollar, so we have to pay more as compared to in past we have to pay.
Okay, all right. So, and fuel and gas become more expensive, import good cost more. All right.
Fuel and gas of our country also become expensive because we have to import oil from the US states, and we have to make payment. If we make payment more, we have to take money from government, has to take money from us also to recover the amount.
Okay, so my fifth question is that how can a common person understand INR versus dollar, and what is the government doing?
So common people can understand INR as INR and dollar by something. If they want to know about that thing, they can investigate it or find it fascinating. They can also search it and found it. And government has done a lot of things to keep US dollar down as our Indian rupee. Like they try to export more, and they try to promote Indian clothes or Indian goods as compared to American. Like Make in India campaign, our government has established to export more or promote our goods to the local market more.
Okay, all right. So we have to export a lot. We have to work on that. The products of India is
Make in India
product. Okay, I think we have discussed a very good topic over here. So definitely we will come in a coming days with a more concept deep down towards that, how we can justify the people that what is US dollar, what is INR, what are the Indian government is what they are doing, the basic factors to improve the value of INR, so that people will inflation, we can control the inflation for that. Okay, so thank you so much guys. We are going to meet next session tomorrow or day after tomorrow. So till then, take care. Goodbye.
Bye.